This should be easy.
Thanks, Shion.
No further.
Be careful not to overdo
I
it.
shall ensure you
sorry.
survive this.
I'll do better.
Take it, Birdie! You're mine! Radiant! Arc fire complete!
Will this help? Ignite!
This one's mine!
Captain! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Double demon fang!
Take this!
Think Birdie! Magic is there! Birdie! Blah, blah, blah! Birdie! As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I'm in your debt, hoefully.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got what to make.
Thunderfield! Will this help? Thunderfield!
I'm grateful.
This one resonates with
There's
you.
too many of them!
Rending you apart.
Thunderfield!
Stalagmite.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Can't get out of this!
With the Thunder
Elusive deity!
Shining Supernova! Thunder Field!
No one shall break this night!
Thunder Field!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Rising water!
Thunder Field!
I'm ready!
Dohaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly
Dance in the
not.
wind! Air for evil! Dance in the wind! Air!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Ignite! Penumbra!
Burning Strike! Burning Hero
Take
Call!
this! Blade!
Burning
Glacial
Resonate with the
Here's
earth!
evil! Do it! Dohaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around! Lunar Corruption!
Certainly not.
Magic is there!
No further! Finish
Burning
it!
Strike!
Dohaline! In an instant! Impact Claw! This could be useful.
Hi, Hoodle!
On your knees.
A whirling struggle!
Come one, come all!
Winds of heaven! Rush forth!
Stalagmite! You're mine!
Annihilation!
Sonic Bloody
Burning Strike! Glacial
Your
Spear!
blade moves
Here's
like
evil!
silk.
Chain between heaven and earth!
Pick up flight!
I've got wailing let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
A chain between heaven and earth! Do it!
Rending you apart!
A wailing banshee!
Now we're
A chain between heaven and earth! Where are you going? A wailing banshee of lightning! I'm all stopped up!
Begin!
Fly a chain between heaven! Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak. La,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Gotta break through!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I shall ensure you survive this!
Here I go! Thunder Field! Chinese Supernova! Thunder Field! Annihilation!
Blind free!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always. Magic is there! No, I mean you're even better than ever.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
I won't forgive you! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! They're surrounding us! Chinese Supernova! Thunder Field! Not just right now!
We turn the
Fight better
tables
at
on
a
them.
distance. There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold
Blah,
back!
blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the
Finish
gist! Kisara! Frozen!
hammer!
I'll think you! Demon
Air
Fang!
thrust!
A victory for the ages.
Get lost in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this! Tempe!
Moon of corruption!
Rising Wyvern!
Down on the water!
Rising Thunder!
Thunder field! There!
Double teaming!
Your blade? I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Retreat! You know what's good for you.
Radiant Pierce!
Castle! Rising Sun!
Supernova!
Damn it!
Thunder field!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Thunder
Soaring
field!
Blast!
I'm on a roll!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I
You
both.
picked the wrong fight!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganath Haros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganath Haros should be in good hands at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganath Haros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.